As a 90s child, I was very much looking forward to Hallmark's A 90s Christmas, but unfortunately, it's not great. Had they given it a different title, it would have been an okay experience, but they were clearly marketing in this because 90s nostalgia is a big thing at the moment, and they were clearly leaning into that, and I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I welcome it. I love 90s nostalgia, but unfortunately, this doesn't feel like the 90s at all. There are a few teeny things here and there, but I think they did a really terrible job with it. And I will talk more about this in a moment, but there are many films like this, including from Hallmark, where a character has to go back in time to their own past, and as long as they don't tell us specifically when that past is, obviously we can work it out based on the age of the actor or the character, but as long as they don't say, you have gone back in time to this specific date, I don't really care if it doesn't feel like a specific decade. But they are clearly leaning into the 90s aspect to promote the film. Again, I don't have an issue with that, but they made basically zero effort at actually making it feel like the 90s. The film was released in 2024, it's directed by Marni Banack, written by Ryan Peckinpaugh, and we have a cast including Eva Bourne, Chandler Massey, and various others. And Lucy is career-focused, she's spending Christmas alone, but then is magically transported back to 1999 and has the chance to look at her life, where it was, where it went to, and reassess what she wants. But she's not allowed to change the past. So there's a lot at stake here. And I was very excited that it was specifically 1999 because I was 7 and 8 then. I was born in 1992, and obviously that's when a lot of my memories start to be stronger. Had it been set in 91, 92, obviously I wouldn't really have any memories there. So I was really happy that it was also going to be at a time where my memories are the strongest in the 90s. And, well, maybe that was the problem because it just really, really disappointed. It does not feel like the 90s. It's not necessarily that the fashion and the hairstyles are not acceptable for the 90s, but a lot of it just felt more timeless. A lot of it did feel a little bit more contemporary by today's standards, and it just didn't give 90s vibes at all. And the biggest issue, and this might be a British thing, so this could be wrong, but the decorations, the holiday decorations, felt very recent. They felt very modern. Maybe British decorations in the 90s were different, but our 90s decor for Christmas was so tacky. Maybe it's different in the States, but certainly for me, it didn't feel like 90s holiday decorations. But everything else, as I said, the costumes, the hairstyles, the decor in general, it wasn't giving 90s vibes. And that was a huge disappointment because it was definitely, well, given the title, marketed as a film set in the 90s and a great way to feel nostalgic for the 90s. And it doesn't deliver. Again, had they not specified that it was the 90s and the character was just going back in time to some point a few decades ago, wouldn't have been an issue. But obviously that's not what they've chosen to do here. The narrative itself, though, is absolutely fine. The story works well. The characters are likeable. Lucy is likeable. I wanted the best for her. The narrative flows well. The pacing's not too bad. The Christmas aspect is strong. Not necessarily 90s Christmas, but it still is quite strong there. So on its own, if we take the title away, it is a decent film. But it doesn't deliver what it promises. I do recommend it, but not if you're looking for a film set in the 90s. It would be better to just watch a film released in the 90s about the 90s. This one, unfortunately, does not work in that regard. But nevertheless, if you're curious, check it out. Don't expect anything brilliant. Don't expect anything from the 90s. But as a story, it's okay. As a character, Lucy is likeable enough. And I guess with that in mind, I'm happy enough to recommend it.